that with his friends, but a lot of them are doing it destination weddings.
expensive.
You're expecting me to travel to Paris,
Yeah, take a,
right? And,
brewery.
you know, airfare, hotel, meals, the whole
That's a
thing.
lot of money.
And then you want a gift. So it's like, you know what? This is your gift.
My presents. You know what, I would
Somewhere
agree
in
with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we,
You wanna announce it or?
Yeah.
All right, I think we are.
December 7th.
Only
Yeah.
the immediate family went, nobody else went.
We are a small but dedicated group this afternoon. You know, I guess with holidays coming up, maybe folks are a little busy, but we are here to learn more about the Rastafari tradition, and you're presenting for us.
Yes.
Come on up.
Greetings, my name is Tishamba. I'm a DJ at 91.5 FM every Saturday morning from 9 to 11, called the World Reggae Show. I've been there for 17 years, so the program, the World Reggae Show, been going on for like 30 years. So, I'm being grandfather down, But what I know about Rastafari, he named Rastafari, and he was born 1892. And in 1930, he became King of Kings, Lord of Lords, conquering Lion and Tribe of Judah. That's true King Solomon and King David bloodline lineage. And he came with the name Haile Selassie. And he was the first emperor of Ethiopia. But going through the bloodline, when Solomon with Queen Tishamba, and she went to visit to see how wise he was. So they end up getting about a son, and she take him back to Ethiopia because her name was Makeda, but the plan was called Sheba, but that's called her Queen Sheba. From 225th king became Haile Selassie, and he was bloodline, straight bloodline, David to Solomon to Melody. They go down the blood lineage, and that's when he became King of Kings, fulfilling prophet Revelation 5:5. We not behold the lion of tribe of Judah. Be filled, open and close the book of the seventh seal. Revelation 16:19, King of Kings, Lord of Lords. And he poured unto the conquering line of tribe of Judah. He paid the majesty Haile Selassie. And he was a spiritual guy. He was a Christian, an Orthodox Christian in the Ethiopian way. He held the Ark of the Covenant in Ethiopia, where he hold the 10 Commandments way back in the days, because King Solomon gave his son Melody and take it over to Ethiopia. And I open up for any questions. Anybody want to answer? Give me any questions about anything I could answer.
You better start from scratch with me because I know nothing about your religion.
Well, to me, I don't call it a religion.
Oh, you don't?
No, I don't call it a religion. It's a lifestyle.
Okay.
Because you can't take a man name and make it a religion. Like everybody wants to take Jesus Christ and make it a religion. Jesus Christ is not a religion. Jesus Christ was a man. About his story, he was a Christian. But mostly it is a lifestyle of living. Because when Christ was here, he showed the people how to live. Love. He said that's the greatest commandment in the world. Love thy neighbor that you love yourself. So if you love yourself, you can love everybody around you. Not call a creed, wherever, go to bed. Because you have to love. That's what the Creator is all about, love. So it's not no religion, it's just a way of life, how we live our life. Free, independent, I show the people that we come here for peace, love, unity. Teach one, learn one. If I teach you, you can teach me. And we could come together as one and agree and disagree. But Rastafari don't try and disagree with nobody. We try and get everybody opinion at a situation. Because everybody have their own opinion about any situation in the world. But if we could come together and come and in love and unity, it make this world a better place. So that's why he came to show everybody. We say he was the second coming of Christ, Emmanuel, Yahshua. Because when Yahshua come in 2,000 years, Jesus will come again and he'll be King of Kings, Lord of the conquering line of Judah. That's what he did. He fulfilled the book of Revelation 5:5 and 16:19. That we say that was the second coming of Christ. When everybody waiting for Jesus Christ to come from the sky, he said he ain't gonna come from the sky. The way he come, the way he gonna go. So he come as a little born baby, and he come back as the same way. But a lot of people won't understand, about Haile Selassie and Rastafarian lifestyle. We don't eat salty things. We don't eat pork. We don't eat
You don't
beef.
eat salted things?
We don't eat salting. We don't eat.
Oh, certain.
Yeah,
Okay.
my dad like it. We don't eat like some of us don't eat fish and any seafood, or we just eat like herbs, vegetables, beans, just live from the land, potatoes and stuff like that. We live from the land. We don't try to eat no animals or anything from the sea. It just like natural protein, and most of our medications have come from the earth. He say whatever here on earth that's what we use for medication. When you go to a big pharmacy, they get all kind of medication they give you, but they get side effect. So why you gonna take something that's gonna give me a side effect, and I can go look for a plant that won't give me a side effect and do the same thing as what a doctor gave me? So it's like a lifestyle we live uprightfully. We try to show everybody love, like I say, respect one another. Because if I could respect myself, I could love myself, I could do the same to you. Do unto others all they to do unto you. So how you live your life, you show people. So that mostly.
Are there any writings? Like, do you have any books or things that people
Yes.
that have been left?
Yeah, you could go on the website, and Haile Selassie, or Rastafari, books of Rastafari, and you got a lot of teachings from the Majesty Marcus Garvey, we say Marcus Garvey was like John the Baptist. Because when John the Baptist say, the one after me go baptized with the fire and the Holy Spirit, Marcus Garvey said, look to the east, and Messiah being born. Because Marcus Garvey, they were born most of these things happened in the 18th centuries.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't go and look at research, we will never know. Because nobody don't know when the Messiah was going to come, but he came. But when he started to do the research, and he said, oh wow. And if you get the books, some book of Rastafari, and you get the Bible, and you'll see both of them actually unite together, join as one. Because it's the same thing. Haile Selassie always talk about the Bible. He never say he was God. He never say that. Jesus said he was never God. Jesus said, I'm the Son of God. Haile Selassie said, I'm the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, the conquering Lion of Judah. These people never put themselves as God. They put a follower of God. So they try and say their power greater than them being in him. But people don't want to praise Jesus as God, Haile Selassie as God, and they never said it was God. They were vessel of God, like all of us is vessel of God. We come to do we have come here for a purpose, and we have come to do our work. If you go into your spiritual self, you know what you're here to do. Because he enlighten you. Rastafari is an open light. Reggae music. Everybody love reggae music. If you talk about who's your favorite reggae singer? Bob Marley. And he was a prophet. He come to show the people how Rastafari live. We live in unity. We don't curse. We don't fight. We come in peace, love, unity, tranquility for each one mankind. So we ain't trying to say we better than anybody. No, we are alike. Because we cut everybody, we bleed blood. Some people we got 2 eyes, we got nose, we got hands, we got feet. So he said, let us make man in our image and our likeness. So when he make us as a human being. But only one thing a lot of people don't understand. When he make Adam did not move until he put a breath of life into him. When he breathed a breath into Adam, Adam became alive. If you had never breathed a breath into Adam would have been just dirt. A human being in dirt. Can't move, can't say nothing. But when he breathed a breath into man, he became a living being. So everybody walking, when we breathe, it's God. That's God going in into your body. Because when that breath leaves your body, it's no more. When you see a life support, they don't have no life in them. They have to put them on oxygen to keep the body going, keep the breathing. If you pull it, lock it off, breathe. But if you get that breath inside you every day, you have to just give thanks and praises to the Almighty because He keep you. He make us about this morning. So we preach, we teach about righteousness, we teach about life itself. You know? So it's not a religion, it's a way of life. The colors, red is for the blood, green is for the land, gold is for the sun, or the gold that they had in Ethiopia. So you could translate it gold, you could translate it to way, you could say the sun, okay, yes, the sun look gold. You know, you could go the gold that they stole from Africa. And the land, green, nature, life.
You said what you teach. Do you have teachers? Are there people who are like particularly revered as teachers?
Yes, it do, you know what I mean? In the Rastafarian community, you know what I mean? You get like high priests.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? And we could come together as one, we play drums, we sing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they get a Bobo Shanti, they get a 12 tribe of Israel, they get a Naya Bingi, and we do the Orthodox church way.
Okay.
You know, the Ethiopian way that we do. You know, I mean, we get drums, we sing, we dance, we enjoy ourselves, we have a bonfire, and we get our thanks and praises. And I always have a thing, we wear white, and the other guy come and he read from the Bible. It does like church, but we don't call it church, you know, we call it a gathering, as a united of people.
And where do you have gatherings? In people's homes, or you have land, or?
Well, mostly in America, we might try and come together by a person house or wherever to do the gathering. But mostly in the islands, they got land that they have a tabernacle. And every certain time we go to the tabernacle and we do our worship. So in America, you certain places, if you go like Miami get Philadelphia, certain places in America do have our gathering maybe once a week. You know, but there's certain areas, you know, but yes, we do gather in the house, but like I said, most of the island, you know, they got land that we all come together and worship.
And are we all welcome to join you?
Yeah, you know why we got gathering. Everybody's welcome. We don't discriminate nobody. Like I said, do unto us, others to do unto you. You know what I mean? I don't want to be discriminated, and I won't discriminate you. You know what I mean? When they come to these gatherings for female, you have to have a hair wrap. It's a symbol of respect. You know, certain man might get a hair wrap, certain man people might get a hair out. You know, when you come to gathering. You know what I mean? And now you're being, like I said, 12 tribes. Most of the island is more richer, but in America, you know what I mean, it's like we come together, but we can't come together all the time. You know what I mean? But in Ireland, yeah, you know what I mean, we get to meet up, but most of what we try and do here in America, like Selassie, Strong, you know what I mean, July the 23rd, you know, we try and always come together on that day. You know what I mean? November 2nd, his coronation, we try and come together there. Marcus Garvey, August 18, we try and come, certain special days, you know what I mean? People like Orlando, I could speak to Orlando. Orlando, we try to come out together on those days, you know? Any more questions?
Can you just expand on the hair up thing? Because you have.
Yeah, dreads.
You have dreads, and is it to protect the dreads, or is it some other reason?
Well, everybody get their own reason why they wrap their hair. But when it come to these gatherings, females have to have the hair wrap. It's a kind of out for the respect. And I mean, because back in the days, women used to have the hair wrap. Like if you go to Pakistan and I'm telling you, see most of the people with hair wrap and stuff. Kind of symbol, you know what I mean, of the beauty. You know what I mean, have the hair wrap. You know, so certain people they translate it many different ways. More questions?
Can you say anything about the difference in the genders? How are women and men treated the same and differently?
Well, we like I say, we treat everybody the same, and we don't treat nobody different, you know what I mean? Like, so like I said, when they come to the gathering now, most of them do all the cooking, you know what I mean? The man, they set the fire and stuff, and they play the drums and they sing, you know what I mean? And when the woman don't cook, they come in and join, you know what I mean? But everybody, we like family, it's a family thing. Ain't nobody in caste or no one here, no man. We come together as one unity, because one is one. We all got body. You know what I mean? But woman, like I said, have to have their hair up, shoulders with long skirt, and you can't wear no short skirt, you can't wear no pants when you come to these gatherings, you can't wear no pants. You know what I mean? Because this is what we used to do back in the olden days. Like,
The men don't wear pants?
no, the woman don't wear yeah, the woman have don't wear pants. You know, woman have to have long skirt, covering the body, you know what I mean, and have the hair wrapped.
So when you say have to, what does that really mean?
It's sign of a respect, you know what I mean? Because we come to worship, you know what I mean? So woman have to protect the whole body.
You said it again, have to.
Yeah, they have
Well,
to.
So what if I come to a gathering and I look like this?
We still respect you,
Okay.
you know what I mean? Because you try and find a culture, you try and find a reason to things. So once you come in, you see how everybody dress and things, and you start to feel the vibe, you're like, oh, okay, I'll just respect, you know what I mean? Because certain people, when they go to church, you know what I mean, you want to look presentable.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want to come and shot stuff and show your body and stuff. You want because you want to come presentable. So what we want to wear that is to protect the whole body. No question.
Can you talk a little bit more about the connection to music?
Well, music and Rastafari, we like Bob Marley made that trend to connect music and Rastafari together. Because he spread it all through the world. There had people before Bob Marley, Jimmy Cliff and them, but Bob Marley take it to a level that nobody never seen and nobody never heard. He take it all through the nation, you know, and people watch him and say, okay, he's a prophet. But if you listen to the message that he's saying, with most of the stuff happening right now, you know what I mean? If you go and listen to a couple of Bob Marley songs, certain things happening right now. And we're like, wow. And one of his speech, if you listen to War, the song called War, you know what I mean? It was a speech of Haile Selassie when he went to the United Nations. When Italy invaded Ethiopia in 1930. He had just got crowned king, Lord of Lords, conquering line and tried to do that. When Mussolini went to invade Ethiopia, he went to the nation. I can't remember a thing, but he said, it's a color of a man's skin. It's no different than color of a man's skin in the color of the eyes. I'm trying to paraphrase it. You know what I mean? It'll be war. And rumors of war. So that's what happening now. When she try to say we different, you know what I mean? Our eyes and our skin color don't supposed to make a difference between how we live and how we treat each other. You know, so whenever Bob Marley take it to that level and show people, yo, it's love. Could you be love? And one love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. And you know, he said we all could come together and one love. And we can feel alright. If we just spread the love, that's all Rastafarian trying to say. Love one another. And you know what I mean? And we could agree and we could disagree, but at the end of the day, love is that's the most powerful commandment what Jesus said. Love is the greatest commandment. Are the 10 commandments? But when he comes, he said, love is the greatest commandment out of all. Because if you don't have love, what you have? Hate.
I'm sure there's a lot of people who just hate for no reason, right? You encounter that.
If somebody hate for no reason, they don't love themselves.
Oh, that's interesting. Wow.
If somebody hate for no reason, they don't love themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll be God mentioned against anybody. If you hate somebody, look in the mirror. That's who you hate him. A lot of people don't like to watch yourself in the mirror because they don't like to see what they think. You know? But if you watch yourself in the mirror, it's like, I love you. I respect you. You know, you say, you know, I look at you, I love you, I respect you. 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 I love everybody, I respect everybody. Because it starts with yourself. If you don't have self-righteousness, you don't have nothing. Everything starts with yourself. That's why I say, do unto others or others will do unto you. If you like somebody to do good to you, what are you gonna do? Good to people. Wherever you put in the atmosphere is wherever you're gonna come back. You know where karma? Okay, got good karma and bad karma. You know, wherever you're doing in the past, go catch you in the present state of time. And when you say, oh, things going bad, you have to remember, oh wow, what you did. And you'll try to remember all the stuff that you did. Oh, all right. You know what? Let me move on.
Payback.
Exactly. That's your payback. So when you get your payback from all the wrong you're doing, you'll be happy, you enjoy it. Because you know what? All that karma coming out for you. And then you keep moving on. But in that time when you're going through that bad karma, you put a smile on your face and just going good. Because you know what? Good gonna come. It always have to be worse before it get better. So if you go through the worst now, what's gonna happen? It'll have to be a better sunshine. You'll be over there. You might be in darkness, but weep your joy for a night, but joy come in the morning. So if we love ourselves and start with ourselves, everything will be all right. Be happy. You might not have no money, but have life. You might not have so much in your fridge, but have life. Once you go get up every morning, it's a great day. If you don't get up in the morning, you can't see another day. You're dead. But if you know you go get up in the morning, thank you, Lord, for making me see the next day. I thank the Lord for me. I make it 49. Next year I'm gonna be 50. I thank the Lord for that. Next year I'm gonna be a half a century. And even the things I did in my past, I say, you know what? It's time to change and get better. So I leave all my past behind and compare. I say, Father, bring me the worst step first. You know, and you give it to me. And I say, yes, and be happy. If things going bad, I'm still happy. Yes, we might get frustrated. Yes, we'll get disappointed. But before you go in the bed, you say, Lord, thank you for the day, however it went. Because He knows every teeth you have in your mouth. He knows every grain of hair you have on top of your head. He knows you before you know yourself. So if you go to Him, He'll tell you about yourself. He'll tell you when you was your mom wound. He'll tell you when your mom and your dad come together. And when you were born, He could tell you all of that. But it's a spiritual awakening we need to have in this place. If we don't have that spiritual awakening, open that third eye, and we be lost.
You spend a lot of time meditating?
Yep. You have to meditate. You know what I mean? When you go in that meditation stage, you know what I mean? You block out everything. You just see on God. And He reveal anything you want. He reveal it to you. You just have to ask. He said, ask and you'll be given. Seek and you shall find. Knock and the doors will be open. Go to Him. He said, if you're tired, if you're weary, bring all burden to Him. That's why He died on the cross for we. Christ Emmanuel. That's why He died on the cross. That's what they say. He died on the cross for we, for our sins. For we could forgive Him. But a lot of people say Lord prayer, and they don't understand one thing the Lord pray.
Yeah.
Forgive me of my trespasses as I forgive those people who trespass against me. Anyone think if you want the Lord to forgive you, you have to forgive everybody. No matter what, how bad it do you in this world, no matter how devils it do you in this world, you still have to forgive them. Because you want God to forgive you for what you do in your life. So if you want that man to forgive you, you have to forgive everybody, no matter what it is. You have to forgive them. Why hold grudge? Why hold malice? Why hold strife? And you say, Father, forgive me, but you still hold it against your mom, your father, your brother, your sister, your neighbor, your friend, and you still hold it against them. And you know what they're going to do to you? Make you look old. Make you be bitter. Nobody don't want to be around you. And you want, how come nobody want to be around you? because you still hold strife, you still hold malice, you still hold envious. You have to let all that thing go to be free like a bird. That's a lot of burden. Why do you think a lot of people get high blood pressure? Those stuff. Why people think that diabetes is something what you eat, but most of the stuff is how you live your life. The kind of stress come from bitterness, angry, frustration. That thing make you sick. If you live your life free, you won't have high blood pressure. You won't have diabetes. You won't have cancer. Because all that is going to affect your body. What you eat and how you live your life. How you treat people, it's going to affect your body. Mind, spirit, and soul. It's going to affect you. And it's going to be a toll on you. And you're like, oh, nobody don't like me. Nobody don't do this for me. You don't like yourself. That's why nobody don't like you. People look at you to help you, but you turn away. Because you mad at them. For what? Oh, they say this, they did. Okay, cool. But you never do something bad in your life? You never say something bad in your life? Yes. So what? You want people to forgive and you don't want to forgive people? That's not right. It says right in the Bible. The Lord's Prayer. Right in the Bible.
Would you fill a prescription or do you rely on herbs?
It's, to me, if you want to rely, that's your self thing. If you want to rely on prescription, you can rely on prescription, but I say, go and research it. You know what I mean? What could help me with my diabetes? What could help me with this cancer? I'm going to research it, and if you think the herb and stuff that naturally could helping you, you could weigh up with medication. You know, because doctors have put this on medication because the big pharmacists, they getting all the money. You know, that's why these medications so expensive and they get side effects. But if you go and research and all the medication that you take, okay, let me go and research what's a natural way to help me my high blood pressure. What's a natural way if I could beat this diabetes? What's a natural way for helping with this cancer? And you like put it together and then you could try it out. And then if you see this and make it more better, come off of it slowly. Don't jump off of it because your body are used to it. So you have to take your time and come off of it slowly, right, slowly. Or you could tell the doctor, hey, can you lower my prescription? And in the next couple of months, let's keep on telling him lowering it, and tell him like milligrams. And when he get to the lowest milligram, then I say, okay, doctor, I feel like I can come off it. You could tell the doctor you don't want to take it, you know, because he don't know how it's doing to your body. He just prescribing it to you. But if you know if I could come and eat fruits and vegetables could help me with this thing here, and this thing here could give me side effect, watermelon can't give me side effect. You know, apple, orange, peach, pineapple, you know, grapes, them things can't give me no side effect. You know, but if I could come off it slowly by slowly, and you'll feel a little more better, you'll get energized. Meditation, exercise, walk. You know, walk maybe if it start up, maybe walk a half a mile. And I mean then it start to then you see go a mile. And then they go 2 miles. But go on your pace. Feel your body out. You know, go on your vibration. Because only you know you. I don't know you. No, you know your body. You know when you got headache. I don't know when you got headache. The doctor didn't even know you got it. He would say, doctor, oh, my chest hurting. He don't even know your chest hurting. He won't come out, oh, well, you have to do this. He does give you try the solution, but he don't want to figure out the problem. It's good to go to a doctor. I say it's good to go to a doctor to find out what's really wrong with you. These tests go find out what, and once you find out what's really wrong with you, then you go and research what the best thing that could fit this problem that I have.
How does marijuana fit in your lifestyle?
Well, to me, marijuana is to each their own.
Okay.
For me, I use for meditation. For me, I use when I go perform, because I'm a reggae singer, I use it to perform. It put me on that element, that spiritual element that block out everything. And I mean, make me feel calm. Marijuana is good for certain things out there too. You know, people who suffer with what you call it, schizophrenics, you know, it's good for that. It go for people who hyper. It go for that, you know what I mean? It go for a lot of reasons. You know, glaucoma, asthma, I had asthma when I was young, and 7 years old I born a nice joint. I don't get no asthma attack no more. You know, it's good for it's good for salt, it's good for joint pain. You know, people who have a child, you know, I see people smoke and say, oh, it helped me with a cramp, it helped me for not vomiting. You know, it's good for a lot of reasons. But it's up to you, you know what I mean, to make that choice. Remember, everything in life, we have a choice to make. And whatever choice to make, that's your choice. It might be look bad in the beginning, but at the end it might be good. It might look good in the beginning, and it might not be bad. Or it might be bad, you might make a bad choice and not being bad. You might make a good choice and it'll be good. Who knows? It's whatever you put in the atmosphere. You know, I say, if you want to smoke marijuana, hey, feel free and make you feel good. You know, I mean, when you're stressed out, you see people, I'm stressed. I want to see people go and smoke. I feel good. Yeah, we're up there at work. You're tired. Man, I'm up there at work. You know. It relax you. Some of them may make you eat. I'm hungry. I eat. Some of them may relax you. You get upper and you get downer. Some of them will make you be so hyper that you want to walk. You could go. You know what I mean? People use it for different reasons. You know what I mean? But when you smoke it, one reason you smoke it for, that's personal to you. You smoke it because it make you move, go quicker. I have people that, oh, when I smoke, I could just ride, I could just paint, I could just do this, and that make them feel happy. You know, that's it's a partake. And even in the Bible, in Deuteronomy says to get partake of the herb. In the Bible, have a lot of stuff that people don't really want to know. And I talk about weed. In the Bible, but it said herb. But everybody trying to say weed or marijuana or cannabis. And then they got all different kind of name, you know. And a lot of people used to get arrested for it. Now they get all over, got all kind of dispensary all over the place. And these are the people back in the days, people that get arrested for this here. Now it's like, because they see they're making more money now. Then it's like arresting a person. Oh, we're making more. Okay, let me legalize it for medical use. But when they do theirs, they got a lot of chemical inside of it. You know, so yeah, it's up to your choice, you know.
Were you raised in the Rastafarian lifestyle?
No, I came to study Rastafarian lifestyle in '92. You know what I mean? I didn't even have no lots of nothing. I was studying it. I studied that, Rastafarian and Christianity and Muslim in the Virgin Islands. You know, and then when I came up here, say in 2000, I came up here in 1995, but 2017, 18, I started to study Hinduism. So when I realized Hindu, Muslim, Rastafarian, Christianity, everything is the same. Ain't nothing wrong. Everybody teaching you in their own way. That's why there's so much of churches in the world. And you go to this church, they teach you one thing, go to this church, teach you, but everybody coming from the Bible. But they're going to translate it and break it down for how the Spirit teach them to break it down. But everything is the same. That's it.
I've always been intrigued by dreadlocks.
Mhm.
If that's I mean, is there a scriptural basis? Is that or is that just something that's developed as a tradition in the islands? Or
No, well, I say, Rastafari really started out in Numbers chapter 6. It was a vow that we take.
mm-hmm.
And it said, Moses spoke unto God tell Moses spoke unto the children of Israel, tell them separate yourself to the vow as a Nazarene. You know what I mean? And let your locks of the hair grow. If you go home and read Numbers chapter 6, you'll see lock. And they let it grow. They ain't say twist it. Because if you don't comb your hair in a while, what's going to happen? It come together. And when they come together, you just let it go. That's how it really locks from. You know? But when you come to the Western Hemisphere, they say, oh, dreadlocks, because they're dreading it. You're not supposed to dread it. You're supposed to even lock up and let it grow until the days fulfill. You know, so that's what locks is all about. You just let it go. However it's supposed to grow. You know what I mean? But some people, and you see them team, you see them big trumpets, you know what I mean? But who it was? Steve Pulse had one big, one big, and he sounded like this, but one big one. I tell you, kind of bust it up. Sometimes it do get heavy. You know, there's some people that always have it up in, up like how the sister have it, I have it, we have it, some people have it underneath the heart. You know, because sometimes it do get heavy. You know, but anybody can get lax. You don't have to have a lax to be a Rastafarian, because it gives you a consistency of your heart. You know, it's how you live your life. You know, we accept it any which way.
What about people who aren't Rastafarian and they have locks?
They have it as a style.
So you just look at them and say,
That's
my
what you call
style.
it. Yeah, I call it a style.
Okay.
You
There's
know,
there's no connection.
There's no connection. No.
Like you don't pass by and go,
Yeah.
nothing.
You know what I mean? It's
Secret
like, say, a person who go to church every day, but they're not a Christian.
Wait, I don't understand.
Okay, say you a person who go to church every day.
I'm supposed to?
No, say a
A
person
goes to
Oh, a
church.
person.
who go
I'm
to
sorry.
church every day,
Yeah.
but they're not a Christian.
They don't act like it.
Exactly. But they go to church every day, but they don't
Yeah.
act like a Christian.
Like wannabe kinda?
Exactly. The same to the people with locks. You know what I
Okay.
mean? They have it as a style. They make people like, oh, when people want to say, oh, he's a rat. No, that's how for style. You know? So it make people, what?
Yeah, but I meet a lot of people. I live in New Mexico in the summer. There's a lot of communes, a lot of people, a lot of different things going on. But I would never say I like your style. I wouldn't know what to say. And it's like a big deal to cut it.
Mhm.
I was friendly with this woman, and she's, she had her hair like that for a long time, and she was talking all summer about how she was gonna cut it. I don't know, is that like a big deal?
Well, it's like I say, certain people, it cut their hair to start a new goal. Because they've been through a lot of stuff, you know what I mean? And they say,
Oh, okay, like a rebirth?
yeah. And like a rebirth, they shave it,
Oh,
and they
okay.
come again for.
Oh, so that was a big deal.
Yeah, and I mean, so and that's but they have to be personal.
Yeah.
It has a personal need for that person. She may be find a reason like, you know what, I'm tired of it, let me just cut it and go and come back again, you know what I mean? People don't do it for personal reason,
Yeah.
you know.
I was just thinking like, make up your mind. But
She was fighting with herself too, you know what I mean? Now when people, it's just like, you want to make a decision, I should do this, I should not do this, I should do this, I'm going to do this. You're like, you're fighting with yourself when you do that. A lot of what we do, we do it all the time. We fight with ourselves. You know, should I watch this? What am I going to watch? I don't know. What am I going to eat? You know, we try to balance ourselves. You know what I mean? Should I cook today? I should cook. I don't know. You know, that's we fighting with ourselves. We have to we ain't too sure what to do. You know, so she was fighting with herself when she said, "Are you gonna cut it?" You know what I mean? And she wasn't too sure. You know, like I tell people, there's three things in the world: a person who have a belief, a person who believe, and a person who know. And I tell people, if three of them people take a test, which one would pass the test? They say, well, a person who believe. I say, he's sure about it. Or a person who have belief. You know, he got idea. There's a person that you know who gonna pass the test. Because you say, I know I'm gonna pass it. Because you know what you know. Three things in the world. People say they believe, people say I have a belief, and people who know. If you believe, you need to show. That's why I tell people, oh, I believe in God. You want to show in God. Oh, I have a belief. You have an idea about God. Oh, I know God. How you know God? How he treat me in my life? What he do for me in my life? That's how you know God. Too much of Christians say, I believe. Stop believing and know. The Almighty Father is with you. Just look at your life. Look how he trained you from a baby to know how old you guys are. Just go back in your past and you'll see, hey, I just start believing in God. I know God because I know He do for me. I pray and this happen and that happen and this happen. I know I feel good. But if you believe, I'm too sure. I have a belief. I just have an idea. You know, you have an idea about God. What's your idea? Oh yeah, I know you have something out there, you know, in the universe. That's having an idea. Oh, I believe He could do that. Okay, but if you know, I know God gonna do this because He did it already. He always there for me. He never leave me, never forsake me.
Is there any kind of education for the children, a Sunday school sort of thing?
Well, it's not really. It's that like I said, because when we come together, is like mostly in certain areas, and I say most of the islands, them they have it more stronger than the Western Hemisphere. Certain part in the Western Hemisphere, you know what I mean, like I said, California, New York, you know, certain places like that in Miami, certain places that they'll have a strong community, you know what I mean. And so right in Orlando, we have a little community, but too much of people don't know about it. You know what I mean, but we do have it here, but a lot of people don't know about it. You have to, like I say, you have to do a research. You know what I mean, where people can find a Rastafari community, you know, where people can find a Rastafari gathering. You know, you can go look, you know what I mean, but like I say, like Africa and Jamaica, that place so have it so strongly because it was really founded in most of the island, not too much of Western Hemisphere. A lot of people don't know about it. If you ask them about who's Selassie, a lot of people don't even know about Selassie. You know, oh, he was a great king. You know the blood lineage? No. I said, that's King Solomon. Great grandson. Oh yeah. I said, how? Solomon and when Queen Bathsheba went and meet Solomon to see how wise he was, they bore a son. But a lot of people don't understand. Solomon went and learn about Ethiopian true Queen Makeda of Sheba. You know, and there were people like, oh, you worship them. He was wise. He went to study them. And he teach Queen Bathsheba of Keda about God of Israel. That's when Solomon went out to war, she went and prayed in the temple and said, if you bring back Solomon safe, I will leave Israel and go back to my land with this king. They were going to stone her because she was a blasphemer. She went in the temple, and one person saved her and said, no, she prayed to our God, God of Israel. And Solomon stopped them. And she said, Solomon, I'm praying for you. Well, I prayed for you to come back. And I tell the Lord that if you come back, I can go back. Solomon didn't want to leave. Solomon said, I'm not doing it. He said, no. So he gave her a ring and said, you bore a son, give him this ring and send him back home to me. And when Menelik, the first emperor of Ethiopia, they are certain age, he used to go and visit Solomon. That's where the Ark of the Covenant right now in Ethiopia. Ethiopia is a rich place too, you know, because the Nile River passed through Ethiopia. If you read in the beginning of the Bible, you'll see Ethiopia. Africa is one big country. Egypt, that's in Africa. Most of these things here happen in the Eastern Hemisphere. America wasn't even existed. If you read the Bible, you never heard nothing about America. America wasn't even existed until later on. But all of this stuff here happening in Eastern Hemisphere, Jerusalem, Israel, Pakistan, all them stuff they hear in the Bible. America was in a dark place. But the war was won. Until the flood of Noah time and everything that's where everybody's surrounded by water. America's surrounded by water. All of these places surrounded by water. Any more questions? I turn back over to you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I will just one quick observation, and that is, I think the aim really of every faith tradition and worldview is to make it your lifestyle, not just your belief or your faith or what you think you know, but to really make it into your lifestyle day to day. And it's wonderful to hear how that gets integrated into everyday life and into your approach to the universe. It's really great. I think this is a time in human history where we could use a lot more joy, and I feel a lot better having witnessed that you can put that joy into your life and make it part of your day-to-day existence. So thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
We have one more session in this series of One World, Many Beliefs. That's next month in December 9th, noon, right here at the Winter Park Library, and we are going to be talking about the Unitarian Universalist tradition. Introduce my colleague, Reverend Kathy Schmitz.
I'm not doing the presentation.
Who's not doing the presentation, but will be, is kind of a preview for us. Also, just want to say that on behalf of the Interfaith Council of Central Florida, first of all, we thank our brother Tishamba for sharing with us today. When's the show on WPRK? Saturdays?
9 to 11.
9 to 11 p.m.
AM.
9 to 11 in the morning. Start your Saturday morning off right with some great music. You can also tune in on Thursdays from 3 to 4 p.m. for I Used to Be in a Band, hosted by yours truly. I will say that we tried going on the internet and trying to find the Rastafari community here locally, and it just so happened that there was a WPRK all-staff meeting. I saw Tishamba and his coworkers standing over in a corner, and I was like, this is great, this is what we're gonna do, and sure enough. Another reason to tune into WPRK. 91.5, the best in basement radio, coming to you from the campus of Rollins College. I'm trying to think if there's anything else
Did you
that's
see
coming.
that movie at the Ancien about college?
It's screening tonight, I think.
Yeah, it's coming
Yes.
tonight. Are you
Yes.
going?
Hoping to make it. Got other stuff going, trying to juggle it around. 35,000, it's called 30,000 Watts. It's the story of college radio.
College radio, yeah.
at the Ancien.
That's you, eh?
Pretty much, and not me personally, but the film goes back to the to the 70s and 60s and 70s, and how certain artists who couldn't get mainstream airplay got picked up by college radio, and it made their careers. Not a lot of people you would have heard of in the top 10, but some really good stuff. I'm also going to recommend, by the way, since we're talking about the Ancien and movies, last night I was involved in a talk back after a screening of A Real Pain.
That was great, I saw it.
You saw that?
Yeah, unbelievable.
And it's a really great movie.
Picture of the year, ballad of the year, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna get some.
Better.
It's got some award buzz.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say it's not a Holocaust movie, but it's about two cousins who are the grandsons of a Holocaust survivor. And if you're thinking, I don't know,
I
if
don't
you're
want to
thinking
see that. I don't want to see Novin.
if you're thinking Schindler's List or
Yeah.
something like that, don't. It's not like that at all. It's really a film that's made for the current young generation and generations afterwards. So I highly recommend it. I'm still processing it. It's going to take another couple days to really completely process it. But it's a very enjoyable film. Highly recommend it. Also want to bring to people's attention that, since we still have like a minute, the Saturday and Sunday of Thanksgiving weekend is Fusion Fest. That is held downtown on the Senate Arts Plaza in front of the Dr. Phillips Center, across the street from City Hall. All kinds of great stuff showcasing the different faith traditions, the different cultures, the different peoples, the different attitudes, the different worldviews that make up Orange County and environs. It's no charge. You can just show up there. I think it starts at 10 o'clock on Saturday and then noon on Sunday. and the Interfaith Council is going to be involved with the opening ceremony, noon on Sunday, the second day of Fusion Fest. I think that's all I got. So I will thank everyone for coming, and I do have a brief survey if you want to take a moment to fill it out, just a couple of questions. That helps us, first of all, document that we did this, but also to
And you better spell your name.
so thank you.
That was fast when you said your name.
Tishamba. Tishamba.
Alright, I'll see you in a little bit.
That's your Mr. or first name?
That's my first name.
See you in a little bit.
Yes, I don't do survey.
Please.
Usually don't do surveys. I'm
Uh-oh.
doing them.
You okay?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Sure.
Huh.
I hear about the, you know, I didn't hear about the,
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
yeah, sure.
You can fill one out too if you want. You got it. They'll be on the second floor because that's where all the little ones are.
Does Rastafarian have RH?
Pardon?
How do you spell it correctly?
It's on the top.
RH? I thought maybe it started with